Ublallotak, Conduit busy. Today is Friday. What day? All day today. Let's be responsible. Always try, do our best, cooperate with others, and let's treat everyone with respect, including ourselves. So far, we've learned about different parts of our brains, some of the responses our body has to different situations, and some brief ideas on how we can regulate our bodies during these responses. Now, we dive deeper into the unknown as we now explore what's known as the top down process. So, the question everyone's going to be asking right now is what exactly is the top down process? Well, do you remember the prefrontal cortex, which, as we learned yesterday, is part of our neocortex? That's right. That blue part of the brain right there is our neocortex. And as we've learned, that part of our brain is associated with thinking and logic, higher order emotion awareness, and even speaking. During the top-down process, we use current and past information to interpret a situation and direct the body on what to do next. The brain uses logic, planning, and problem solving to make conscious decisions about what to do next and how to interpret something. Imagine you're riding your bike around town. You're racing around, having fun. All of a sudden, you come across a giant puddle. You look at it, you know the puddle's a little deep, and you think, can you make it through? At that very moment, you're using that top-down process to use logic, planning, and problem-solving to determine if you can ride your bike through that puddle and not get stuck halfway through. Now, imagine you're racing along, riding your bike, and right behind you, a vicious dog begins to chase you, and it gets closer and closer. Your top-down processing is no longer working as well. All that logic, planning, everything is not coming to the front of your mind. Instead, your body begins to respond in what we have come to know as either the flight, fight, freeze, or flop responses. When we enter into one of the fight, flight, freeze, or flop responses, instead of using the top-down process, our bodies shift into the bottom-up process. Instead of the neocortex kind of leading the way, we have the limbic system and brainstem helping to control more of our actions as we just respond to what's going around us in the world. As we know, it's difficult to reassure someone of their safety when that alarm, the amygdala, is blaring. The body's too busy reacting for the brain to think. So during this fight, flee, freeze, or flop response that our brain develops, which can hijack parts of the brain like our neocortex, in order to prevent this from happening, we have to make sure the lower parts responsible for our sensory motor, that's our brainstem and survival need, our limbic system, are functioning well before the higher parts can take over. So as we move into next week, we're going to learn how to do more bottom-up emotional regulation. And we've already touched on some of these. These are things like breathing exercises, exercising, yoga, even crunching or chewing snacks. As we move into the rest of the day, I want to say have a great Friday. Try your best. Enjoy your weekend. And I can't wait to see everyone next Monday. For today's act of kindness, the challenge: hold the door open for someone. Hold the door open for your friend, your family, your teacher, your classmate. But just try to hold the door open for someone today. And when it's all said and done, share. Share how you did. Share this moment with someone. Be proud. I can't wait to see it. And I hope everyone enjoys today's act of kindness. I want to wish everyone a fantastic Friday. And I leave you all again with the song of the week.
Điều nga te malingang ma, điều nga te malingang ma, wanga puik siya ka Kristo rokwang nun, điều nga te malingang